Hey mages, welcome to today's video. Today it is the second episode of what MTG cards am I buying right now, and this video is very much focused on a deck that I'm building at the moment. I've recently got into a little bit of CDH. I've made one deck and I'm currently making my second deck, which is nearly finished. It is Yuriko, the Tiger's Shadow. So I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to CDH, but I played Commander for a long time, and yeah, just absolutely love it. Have loads of decks, around 56 decks I think I've got now, something stupid like that. But I've been buying cards. A couple of these I think were specs, so we'll be looking at a bit of MTG Finance today. I get all my cards from Cardmarket. So if it's the largest, it is the largest card trading centre online in the world. You can buy and sell your cards on there, and yeah, there's a little link below. If you want to click through it, you will support me and the channel, so very much appreciated all that. So yeah, all these cards I've purchased through that. So let's have a look at the first cards. So like I said, I've been building around Yuriko, just a standard popular list that I found online. But here we are talking about one of my spec cards. I bought 4 of these. So yeah, filter out. I got these for a really cheap price. These are foils. I purchased these for around 25 pence each. So to all my people friends across the pond, that's probably around, I don't know, 30 cents, maybe for that. Beautiful card to start off with, and for 3 mana you get to return all non-creature, non-land permanents to their owner's hand. Now, I thought this could be, we know Cyclonic Rift is just an amazing card, very expensive card, and obviously better than this. But for 3 mana, you get to return all non-creature, non-land permanents to their owner's hand, which I think is a pretty cool trick. And I heard a couple of people talking possibly CDH. Now, for 3 mana, it's probably a little bit too expensive for that. But I do think it's a pretty sweet card. And for me, I just absolutely love the art on this. It's really glistening. It's really beautiful. And for like £1 for the playset, I thought that was a pretty good spec. And yeah, I don't see myself losing too much money on them. So let's get on to the next card that I bought. Now, these were 2 cards for Yuriko, as the rest of these main cards are going to be. They are Spectral Sailor and Curtains Call. Spectral Sailor, funny enough, I did not have a single one in my collection, and I had to go and buy one of them. Pretty cheap card, not too bad. And Curtains Call, which was in the list, a card that I've, to be honest, never seen. It was 5 and a black mana, undaunted, so the spell costs 1 less to cast for each opponent. Generally, you're playing in a 4-player pod, so it's going to cost 3 less to cast, and you can destroy 2 target creatures, which to me sounds pretty good. Instant speed coming in there for 3 mana, destroying 2 creatures. So yeah, pretty sweet addition to my collection of what I've been buying today. I really wanted to complete the deck out as best as I could. Just having a look at the other cards that I purchased for the same deck as well. Misdirection. You may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay Misdirection's mana cost. Sweet card, 5 mana, change a target spell with a single target, but it's the ability of exiling a blue card for your hand rather than paying its cost, so you're going to do it for free. And as we know, for those experienced Commander players out there in CDH, playing cards for free or even just in regular Commander is pretty sweet. So Misdirection is a nice card. And yet again, I had a common. I couldn't find this common in my collection. I bought loads of this set. It's a Universal Automaton. 1/1 Changeling, so it can come in as one of my ninjas if I want to be, and yeah, maybe flashing that in or something like that. What else did I buy? The next load of cards, and these are all pretty sweet cards, all for the deck as well. Signal Pest, 1 mana, 0/1, has Battlecry, can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. And the idea of the Yuriko deck is that you want to be getting, your unblocked creatures going through, and then you ninjutsu into something better and, more damaging to the opponent. Contagion, nice old card, and I've really liked the art on this one. I think it's really sweet. pay 1 life, remove a black card in your hand from the game instead of paying its casting cost, which is 5 mana. Just spoke about, potentially casting stuff for free. Effects that prevent or redirect damage cannot be used to counter the loss of life, but 2 -1/1 counter to display on any number of target creatures. So a pretty sweet card. Shizu Death's Storehouse, a cool legendary land that taps for black mana, and you can make target legendary creature gains fear into end term. So not unblockable, but it can't be blocked except by artifact creatures or black creatures, which is the whole purpose of that deck. And then we want to be getting creatures down as early as we can. It doesn't matter that we don't get, attacking in and doing any damage with this. We want this to get down, turn 1, a 0 mana creature straight in there, and then attack for 0, unblocked, ninjutsu, straight into the deck. So, next cards. Really sweet copy of Memnite. Is it just that card in the Memnite deck? No, also it's got this, which I'll show in a minute. So I've got Memnite for the deck. I think it was, is it Chinese version or Japanese version? I can't remember which one it was. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know just by looking at the writing. But yeah, Memnite, really cool. Paid a little bit more than I wanted to for this one. I think it's because it was, the foreign copy. Sometimes these are a little bit more in value. And I bought this sweet card. Now, this, to me, looks a really cool card. Blitzwing Cruel Tormentor. I bought the foil version. So as long as you know, I do like the foils and the alternate arts. More than meets the eye, which is what happened on all the Transformer cards. Beginning of your end step, target opponent loses life equal to that life that player lost this turn. If no life was lost this way, you get to convert it. But it's a 6/5 for 6. So pretty sweet if you'd want to build some kind of maybe Transformer deck, and just look at that glisten. That is a really sweet foil. And it goes into Blitzwing Adaptive Assailant, which is a living metal 3/5. Beginning of combat on your turn, choose flying or indestructible at random. Blitzwing gains that ability to end a turn. When it deals combat damage to a player, you convert it back again. So to me, although 6 mana, expensive, but you can maybe ramp out, and maybe this could fit into some other kind of deck. I just bought it because it shined and it looked cool, and I really like the ability on it. So let me know if you've got this in any decks, and what would be good for me to slide that one into. I'd be interested to know. On to the next pile. This was for my deck, my Yuriko deck again, Doomsday. Doomsday, I think, is part of a combo. It's an old looking card, but look at that is really good quality of card there. Triple black, pay half your life rounded up, put your graveyard on top of your library, then remove all but 5 cards from your library from the game, put the rest on top of your library in any order. So you want to be winning when you do this. You want to make sure you can win after playing Doomsday. But yeah, I don't know if it's a card that a newbie CDH player would play, but after hopefully with some practice, I might get better at playing it. And hopefully when my deck's finished, I'll be able to get in some games of it and give you some follow-ups to this. So the last cards that I purchased in the month of June were Submerge and Cursed Totem. Submerge, opponent controls a forest, you control an island, you may play Submerge with paying its mana cost. You can see the theme of the cards that I bought this month. Trying to get cheap or free spells for the deck to interact with other decks. And then Cursed Totem, activate abilities of creature can't be activated. Because ninjutsu will get around that. It's not an activated ability. And for me as a blue player, I really liked the art on that and managed to get myself a really cool near mint copy of that as well. So very happy with that. So the purchases this month, we had a bit of spec, but with the filter outs. Let me know. I've got so much nice comments in the previous video where people want to see what I'm buying and everything like that. This one was a very Commander focused on a particular deck. Maybe I could showcase the deck when it's all completely finished. But yeah, got some Blitzwings and then basically picked up a lot of sweet cards for Yuriko. And maybe when the deck's complete, there's a couple of proxies in there because there is going to be some of the artifacts for CDH that I, just don't have. So I'm going to be proxying up some of them, some of the Moxes and stuff like that. But the majority of the cards, I think, barring them, will be purchases that I put in there and ready to play. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you've been buying. Have you made any specs with the new Lord of the Rings set that's come out? Obviously that will be released very soon. A lot of people did the pre-releases. What cards did you pull? I'd love to know if you pulled any of the good cards, and which commander decks you're going to build out of them. Let me know in the comments. I would really much like to see it. Thanks again for all the support on the videos recently, and especially to my patrons as well. If you want to support me and the channel a bit further, liking the video really does help. Share it out to everyone. It really does. You don't know how much that helps out. Leaving comments helps YouTube spread it around. I've got a link down below for Patreon, and yeah, check out Cardmarket and the link below for going through my link. But other than that, you lot take care, and I'll see you on the next video.